Okay. Miigwech tikjamanido. Miigwech honje Jesus. It be Jesus. Inigushak. Bishak. Now gadik. Gigonzag. Ekaye. Ye gibinchike to sunchama. Nanondavag. Shishibu. Mishka. Aba. Miigwech. Honje mitugak. Ekaye kakinaguch. Kiki otono jeniniwut. Chigja miigwech. Honje nibi. Nudan. Ekaye kakinaguch. Mi jem wabugunagashya. Manek. Kakinaguch kiki otono jeniniwut. Chigja miigwech. Oje kakina. Washkiki wen. Kaya kakina. Oje wiyak. Kichiak kuzuwen mega. Midasha. I thank the Creator for this beautiful day. As the sun rises, que le soleil est au rendez-vous. The star, the planets, les étoiles, qui guident nos ancêtres, our ancestors, that guided our ancestors, that traveled these waters at night. I thank the Creator for all the bird life. As we heard the geese sing at the back, I thank them for being there. And I thank them for the four-leggeds that are around. I thank the Creator for giving us the four-leggeds. And all the moose, the deer, les bisons, all les seuls qui ont quatre pattes, des animaux, je remercie le Créateur. I thank the Creator for all the moose, the deer, the elks, and also the buffalo, Miigwech, Makwa, too, the bear. I do the smudge, and I thank the Creator also for the fish from the soft water lakes to the rivers to the ocean, for all the mammals and the fish and everything underwater, all life underwater, the cleaners from the earth to the water, that are going to be working hard to make a beautiful garden for us, this garden that we have around us. I thank the Creator for the food we're going to eat and the water we drink. Water is life. And also the medicines we use. I thank the Creator for everything He's given us. Miigwech. Miigwech, miigwech. Nga ba da bindash. Today, why we have light up a smudge? Pourquoi qu'on allume la sauge puis les médecines? It's to thank the Creator for what we have, and to thank the Creator for the fire, for the sun and the fire too as well, and the earth we're standing on, going to sit on. We've got all the elements here. We've got the air, we've got the earth, Mother Earth, we have the fire, and we have the water. Quand on fait la smudge, on demande au Créateur de nous aider et nous purifier. Qu'on peut penser bien, that we could think well, and so that we can hear good words, and so that we can see nice things, the beauty of what the Creator has given us, of everything. For everything what we have and everything what man made throughout the world, it is from the Creator. It is from Mother Earth and from Jojo Wake and the Creator that made everything for us in a very good way. So that's why we do the smudging. It's a cleansing. We cleanse ourselves so that we will not carry the negativity in our hearts, and so that our hearts will be able to think pure, and so that we'll be able to be kind and loving and caring for each other. And also in there we have to respect each other, especially in these hard times where you saw me take out my mask of this big chigja akuzuin, the big sickness that we have. It's still not over. So we wear our mask and we keep our distance from one another, because this illness has wiped out generations of our people in the past. So we must be always conscious till they find mashkikiwan, medicine. Si quand on va trouver la médecine, des vaccins pour ça, de médecine qu'on peut utiliser afin que tout le monde peut survivre de cette grosse maladie qui nous arrive à grandeur terrestre. C'est pour ça qu'il faut qu'on utilise la protection et la distance, garder nos distances. Mais moi-même, j'utilise quand je suis en public. On va commencer par la cérémonie d'eau. Puis ici devant moi, j'ai un pipe cérémonial. Puis je vais expliquer ça tantôt. J'ai aussi I have my pipe that is a corn pipe. That is a personal pipe that I will be lighting up in a moment. I was asked to do a pipe ceremony, but it is a personal pipe. It is something not ceremonial. But the old folks used it, and I will explain that later. But there now, since I am only with my husband for 48 years, he will be smudging everything with me. As I do the water ceremony, he will light up the fire. On brûle la sauge. We usually use the sage. Now this way, which one I do there now, the water ceremony, is something that is the traditional way, the old way of doing it. Now I will do the 4 directions with the waters to honor all the waters from each direction, from the north, the east, the south, the west, and the north. It's in order, and also the women do this. The women do the water ceremony. Les femmes qui font les cérémonies d'eau. Because we are caregivers of our children. And also life, we give life. And this is life. Without water, sans eau, life will cease to exist. Trees will cease to exist. Everything will die without good drinking water, good water. And the birds and the ducks, the geese that really need it there now, what a beauty to see them. Miigwech chigjamanido onjinibi. Miigwech onjinibi. Chigjamigwech niket onjinibi. Kinguja toki guston onjinibi. Eka kinawi. Onje kakinawi yak onje kakina kuch kikistun. Chigjamigwech. Chigjamigwech onje eka. Eka ya. Miigwech onje kakina hawiyak wasindi. Eka ya. Pa gantibi niga outsokir niga. Chigjamigwech onje nibi wasindi. Maguamse nigwech mendash kana huyak. Ono ninoendan meno nibi wasunchima. Eka yewa yaga kakina wasunchima. Chikshawa gozakaya kakina kuch. Chigjamigwech onje nibi. Ono ninoendan kakina kuch. Wabu gunanga kakina mitoka kakina kuch. Restore mega. Eka yewa sina dindi agavon. Wasindi. Chigjamigwech onje ega. Ia mega ashe wasindi tagje chigjamigwech niga menekwa baginji chigjamigwech chigjamigwech onje nibi. Midash na sama nigato. Chigjamigwech onje na sama. Chigjamigwech chigjamanido. Na sama gujeto rumata yamen. Midash. J'aime watch Aki Negato. Aki Negato. J'aime watch. J'aime watch. J'aime to. Oje Aki. Oje Nibika ya. J'aime watch. Negato paginjish na Nibiwa. Oje kakina kuch. Ishkuteka ya. J'aime watch onje shkuta. J'aime watch. Eka kakina uyag. Which j'aime go. Kaja kakina. Tikshakuzwin. We do come kakina kuchawiak. Yavasindi. Jansag. Eka yavasindi. Gwachment the vidokam. Tikshamalito. Onje kakina kipon. Eka kina wasindi kuch. Washe bebo. Ajeka ya. And the way on kakina. Tikshami. Make rich. Hello. Nasama de gato na sunchima. Ojenibi. Miigwech. Imagingis nasama. Yachigje wissiak. Tikse miigwech. Gwech. Now I will talk a bit about pipes. This is a personal corn pipe. My kokums use this a lot. The grandmothers, when I was very young, use a personal pipe a lot. And this is prayer. When we put our pipe in, so we put the prayer, so we thank the Creator. maybe. When the grandmothers used to smoke the pipe, they used to be telling stories and teachings and praying at the same time with me. And this personal pipe is equally as important as the ceremonial pipe, not even ceremonial pipes were used in the olden days for ceremonies. This is a ceremonial pipe. This represents the male and the female. And when you put together the two together and you light the pipe, it's that they come in unionship. And also in unionship and respect with everything, with the women. This pipe is mainly used in the past with many, many different negotiations. The time of my ancestors, Tascott up there, would use it for when all nations came together, they had a wampum belt. I just have a sample of the two-roll wampum belt. And they would put their wampum belts and they would negotiate together. And ceremony, this is a big ceremony. Today you see a lot of this. But when I was growing up, I didn't hardly see these ceremonies unless it was very special. And they'd be able to be put together and be smoked with a lot of people. And everybody would share this pipe. This is a very old pipe from the south. Usually it's always given to you. And an elder from the south gave it to me. Why I'm bringing her out is because the south is suffering there now. Our people of the south are suffering with this great illness. Unfortunately, I haven't lit her. She has been lit. But I do respect there will be a time where I will put it together and I will light her. Maybe soon. I've had her for a couple of years, and she's such a beautiful pipe. I wouldn't bring this pipe out this is a special occasion. Because the teaching is special. It's not an everyday ceremony that we would use. It's only for special ceremonies that we would do it, our ancestors. Now people are lighting up pipes for all reasons. But I was told it was for ceremony, special negotiations, peace, and be able to share. Maybe they would light up the ceremony for children, birth, and things like that, and different occasions, but it was very special. She's a beautiful one. And these are wampum belts. This is a 2 wampum belt. That was a negotiation too as well. It's from Mohawk Nation. You would use this. This was used for that. I was just gifted. This is a mock-up one. It's not a real one. We have our drum, deadweight gun. And on this one, I have, since I'm from a bear clan, I've been for the longest time wanted to have bear teeth of the 4 bears. So I got the polar bear, the brown bear, the black bear, and the grizzly on this one. My drumstick. Somebody found me the fur. And so when we drum, it's kind of like the heartbeat of our nations. When we take the drum, deadweight gun, le tambour, c'est le battement de la cœur, notre cœur. It's the heartbeat of all nations. Every nations of the world, indigenous, have a drum. I didn't bring all my bundle with me. The furs we use is to put on our clothings. On fabriquait notre linge. On mettait des bébés dans ces là. C'est doux. Dans les porte-bébés. The ones that we put in a cradle board, we would take the softest. And we also use fur when we kill an animal to eat. We first put tobacco down, always tobacco. And then after that, we use everything on that animal. We take the skin and we make our drums. We take the fur and we use it to make blankets or to decorate, to put something on us. Nothing went to waste with our animals or our birds. We used everything. So, in teachings, time, we have to take the time to listen. We have to take the time to be patient. La patience. La patience est très important. Tout le monde est inquiète aujourd'hui. Oh, l'économie ne marchera pas. Mais ils ne savent pas que si on regarde alentour de nous, on a tout, qu'est-ce qu'on a besoin. On a de l'eau de la vie. Puis sur la terre, ici même, si on utilise les plantes, on a tout pour manger, presque tout. Les médecines aussi, il y en a beaucoup ici. Des canoës, je vois beaucoup de canoës. C'est notre manger, le canoë. On peut manger ça. The cattails, there, we could eat that. We have everything that we need. This is the time in the summer season where we'd fish. We'd go and pick our eel up, and we'd pick our berries, and we'd prepare. Also, why I'm saying this is because we have to prepare for the fall that's coming, that this sickness is still going to be here. For how long? Maybe a long time. Maybe that's the new way now. Maybe this is the way now. We have to do things. And so we got to be careful of how we got to be prepared to make sure that we have enough things for the winter. Like my ancestors, when they went up, they prepared here. Right on this Bay area. They used the eel, and they picked up the berries and the medicines, all what they needed, all the way up, so that they'd be able. But they'd gather. This is a gathering place. They'd feast and come and help each other, and trade with the corn, and with other nations, so that we'd have a cornbread, to bring up north. Or else, if not, some other times we'd have different things to bring up the north, to go up into, so that we'll be able to have food when we go into hunting grounds. Quand on remonte dans le nord, on avait besoin d'avoir le manger. So this solstice, this 21st of June, is a very important day, very important time for all of us. It's a celebration. The solstice is a celebration, but also it is always a gathering for us, where we came together and we did our ceremonies, and we did, then after that we went out and we danced and we had games and we had fun, just like what you see today. They had games and competitions and all kinds of things happened here, exchanges. And so we got to think of that. And we're still celebrating today, this 21st of June. But yet it's too early for us to swim, even though it's hot. Climate change, it's hot. Usually you start to swim in the waters when the waters have changed. There's the currents that have changed. It's on the 24th of June, usually. The water is good, because there's still water coming and flowing and need to be changed. So we would probably be swimming only at certain times of years. There's always time for everything. Today, it's too easy for us to go into a store and to buy things and to be able to do things. This year made us reflect of how important our culture is. So, just a bit of teachings that I want to show you about my sacred items, what I was taught, using the personal pipe, the ceremonial pipe, that they had with the treaties and other special occasions, and the sweetgrass that I have here, the hair of Mother Earth, and that's braided so that we can respect and honor and walk with dignity. That's why we braid our hair. The men braid their hair too. Usually this is the men that would braid, we're using this. The men, this is a man medicine. The sage is the women. And now that I'm finished talking a little bit, je veux remercier tout le monde. C'est le 21 juin. Comme les festivités y ont toujours été chez nous, chez le territoire algonquin. As the territory, the Algonquin unceded, unsurrounded territory that you're on, like my great ancestors came here and invited everybody to come. We were welcoming people. And when we used the bells, they asked the permission if they could stay, you see? And that's why they went around this area, and we made a lot of ceremonies just right here. My great-great-grandmothers walked this land. They lived over on Parliament there, and then they went down to Major Hill, and they were shifted down towards La Petite Nation, and they went up north. My great-grandmothers. So I am on my great-grandmother's land, right here. And I walk freely on this land, as she walked freely on this land. This territory has been taken from us. But yet I'm happy that everybody comes to the Algonquin territory and to be able to celebrate with us. We never excluded anybody, any humankind. Everybody was always welcome to come to this territory with respect to one another. Respect. Respect us and respect the others. And I think with all this lesson of what this big illness is all about is respect. We got to respect our distances. We got to respect each other. And this mask, if you respect the elders, please respect me by wearing it. All the young people. There's a lot of people that have now walking around with nothing and think it's gone, but it's not. If you love your grandmother, if you love your aunties, if you love the elderly people or the most vulnerable people, we have to come. You have to listen. Otherwise, they will go with this illness. They'll be wiped out, and it's a very serious one. And I thank my audience as I close my pipe. And I'm very happy to do the closing. So safe travels, everyone. I know this is an unusual time where we have to do it by distance, but I'm also very happy to be here, to be a part of you, to be able to close this beautiful event that we always have. And next year, we'll be able to hug each other and we'll be able to come back together once this illness passes. But in the meanwhile, keep safe, all of you. respect what they tell you, and so that we can be able to come together and also be able to greet and have everyone here on the Algonquin, unceded Algonquin territory. Miigwech, I'm very honored to show a bit of what I have. This is only a part of my bundle. A bit of what I have, and to share it with you and just to explain what I was taught. But just a little explanation. It's not much of a teaching. I still have more. Merci tout le monde pour m'inviter, pour vous accueillir sur le territoire algonquin. Puis je vous demande le Créateur de vous guider et de vous protéger où que vous êtes, dans soit l'est, ouest, le sud, l'ouest et le nord, pour guider et vous protéger. Miigwech, and have a nice festivity and go home and we'll all be happy. Miigwech, and I'll see you next year, and then we'll be able to hug each other and rejoice among each other. Keep safe, all of you. Gardez en sécurité, portez vos masques et gardez les distances. Puis l'année prochaine, on va tous être rassemblés, puis on va s'amuser comme nos ancêtres. Tasquat est là, comme on était, comme génération à génération qu'on a fait ici sur ce territoire, ici sur le grand territoire algonquin. Miigwech, Majashin, Kokina. Miigwech.